At the beginning of my videos, I like to play something dramatic, or funny, or really anything interesting that will make you all feel welcome and drawn into the video. Well, today I couldn't think of anything, so I decided just to show you a bunch of cute animals getting along, because who doesn't love cute animals? Right? Right? Do you remember this beautiful tree that was designed for me by Sky NS? And all the other amazing trees that were designed during our build competition? Well, today I'm gonna build my own tree. Is it gonna be as nice as Sky's tree? Nope. Is it going to be as cool as any of the others that were shared on my Discord? Not even close. Is it going to be bigger than all those trees? Oh, absolutely. If you've ever seen an image from the game of Myst, it's almost guaranteed that you have seen this tree standing tall and straight above everything else on the island. It's the most impossibly, perfectly conical spruce tree you have ever seen. It's like a Christmas tree on growth-enhancing fertilizer. Now, there will eventually be tons of trees all over this island to hopefully make it look cool, but also to obscure some of the vision between things. Steering people's view of things and the different puzzles one at a time is actually pretty common among game design, and that's what I'll be doing with all the extra trees. But the one I'm putting over here is going to be massive, way beyond anything that the rest of them are going to be looking like. You may be saying, Adequate, how are you going to get so many materials for all those trees? Well, that is an excellent question. Adequate, are you going to build a giant tree farm? Oh, no. Who needs to build a tree farm when you have an eladrium? Hi.
Hey there, Adequate. How you doing?
I'm doing great, and you?
I'm good. I see that you've come to my humble abode of everything wood.
Yes. I am in need of lots of spruce.
Oh, well, you happen to have found the right place where the farms are.
Yep. I'm afraid I might break it, though. Can you show me how it works?
Yes, I can show you. However, I promise you'll probably break it because it breaks every time the chunk unloads. So, if you come over here.
Okay.
Yeah, here. Let me show you. Let me show you the big secret.
I'm sorry. Hold on. Is this?
Yes.
Is this an evil Bebop over here?
He's not evil.
That's like negative Bebop.
They're not evil.
He's not evil?
Gorgeous.
Oh, there's two!
They're gorgeous.
Oh my goodness.
They're gorgeous.
Okay,
They're here to stay with me.
All right, I'll take your word. I'll take your word for it. I was worried they were evil Bebops. Okay, you're good.
They don't go bebop. They don't go boop bop.
No sounds?
They go woof woof.
Woof.
No sounds.
Okay.
Yeah, woof woof.
How does
Okay,
this thing work?
so you notice here there is a whatever this block is. I can't remember the name of it. The
light?
Help. Yes, the light block.
Copper
The light block,
lamp?
you click the button and it makes a T flip-flop.
Copper.
Copper
Yes.
bulb, yeah. If you click that, that will turn the farm on.
Okay, I hear the ticking. Is that a dispenser?
Yes, that's a dispenser with the bone meal. Then you can just grab yourself a tree. If you go in this barrel here.
Oh,
you can see.
sure. Oh, yeah, spruce is good. That's what I'd be looking for, yeah.
Yep, and you can just climb up on the scaffolding up there.
Climb on up here. Okay, actually, we grab one. Okay, climb on up.
Climb on up, and then you can just place them on that piece of dirt right in front of you.
Okay.
And a tree will grow up.
Are you sure?
Eventually.
Oh, there it goes.
Yeah, sometimes it just takes a minute, and then it will automatically chunk it down for you. Move it over, ka-ching. When it starts ticking again and the tree's gone, you can place another piece of bone meal down.
And just to double check, there's no way I can get leaves out of this, right? I have to go get my own leaves?
You could grab yourself a hoe with silk touch and silk touch the leaves.
Oh, okay.
It won't take the leaves down for you, but you could certainly harvest the leaves while they're there.
Oh, between each tree I can just grab them myself?
Yeah.
That's a good idea.
That's fine.
A good idea. Okay.
I would recommend don't unload the farm while it's moving.
Okay.
That would be my recommendation.
Okay. All right. Well, thank you, sir. I'll work away at it and get myself some spruce. Thank you very much.
Sure, you're welcome. Good luck.
Okay, now I have all the necessary materials to build this amazing tree, but first, I have to take the pond away from our chicken back there. You'd think I'd learned my lesson the last time I did this and be really careful about making sure I made nice segments to work with, but if I learned my lesson, then how can I make funny mistakes over and over again? Okay, so I'm just gonna go at it. I think it might work. Let's take a look. Okay. I may be slow, but I'm not dumb. I think that was a pretty clear message that I need to do sections. All right, hopefully this will be better. Let's see. Okay, all right, that's pretty good. That's definitely better. I can work with that. I just don't get it. Why is this so hard? I made sections. I don't understand why it's like taking so much work to get this water out of here. 18 sponges, and I didn't even finish one side. What am I doing wrong? If you guys know what correct size of sections I should be using, please let me know. This is driving me crazy. I'm starting to think this is a skill that I may not ever learn. Okay, that's gonna have to do because there's like an entire ocean down there under everything, and I don't have the energy to get rid of it. I only needed to clear out some room for some redstone. I'm not building the tree all the way down there. I'll actually flatten the ground off right here to build the tree. But this tree and the cabin that goes beside it actually has like the second or third most amount of redstone underneath it than any of the other things here in the Myst Island. So I needed to make sure to have plenty of room. I didn't want to deal with water because water and redstone is no bueno. So I think what we're gonna go with here is this, what would it be across? 5 across? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7 across. 7 across. 1, 2, 3 here. 1, 2, 3 there. I think that is the shape we're going to go with. Any smaller and it would just look like the 2x2 kind of square tree. And then any bigger, it would just be crazy. As it is, I now have to go up to 137. Where are we now? 67. Oh my gosh, I gotta go up almost 100 blocks. That's okay. Hold on. Let me, I guess, get busy. Here we are. Is it big enough? I mean, it's not. I still have another 8 more blocks of trunk to go up the middle and a few more blocks of leaves above that. So I think we're really close to this entire tree being just shy of 100 blocks from bottom to top. I'll save you the block placing. We'll be back in a second when the trunk is done. Okay, here's this giant trunk. It's so huge and it looks so stupid right now. Look at this, like a pencil. It looks so dumb. I mean, it's not a fancy tree. Like I said, it's a very perfectly conical tree. It looks just like a very simple Christmas tree because I mean that's kind of what the game limitations were at the time that it came out. So that's what I'm gonna build. I'm gonna build something super conical. Let me get some blocks in. I don't really know. How do I show you what I'm doing? I think the best thing to do is really just to build it. And there it is. Okay, I really love this, but I feel like I need to explain why I love it since it looks so simple at the moment. First of all, I really love it because it did a great job of doing exactly what the original tree was. It's a huge, massive trunk, a giant looming tree over the whole island, and it's very, very much a very basic triangle shape. Now, here is what I like about this, the reason why I'm super proud of it. I made a couple minor changes to kind of give it a little bit more life than the original. So as you see, it's not a straight triangle shape. I actually have it kind of flaring out a little bit. It took me a very long time to get that slope over this size the way that I wanted. And then it's a little hard to see here. I don't know. It's still probably, if I go underneath, you won't see it at all. It also is sloping from the outside up and in on the inside rather than just doing a flat bottom like you would probably do if you were programming a game during the 90s like this. So I'm really super proud of it. I know it's super simple. It's nothing near as amazing as Sky's tree over there in the house, but I think it did exactly what it's supposed to do. It's exactly what it's supposed to look like, and I think it turned out perfectly. Now I need to add some stuff around the bottom here. Before I do, I heard that Jen might have already done the bluifying from the IOU. I heard on stream the other day that she was working on it. I didn't get a chance to see it yet. So let's head over there and let's see the beautiful blue that she's added to her and that area all over there on the side of the shopping district. All right, Bebop, let's check this out. Let's see if she's honored the IOU exactly the way that I described it. It's not looking like she has honored the IOU. There's a little bit of blue, but that's not what I told her to do, is it, Bebop? Oh, you can't just put 2 blue blocks up and expect that the IOU has been honored. That was an IOU. It's sacred. You have to follow through. Oh, did she change it from blue to red, or did someone else do it? What do you think, Bebop? All right, I see. If this was Jen, well played. But here's the problem, Bebop. I never saw it blue. Nope. I gave her the IOU, and I never saw the work done. I don't know. Does that count as fulfilling an IOU if the giver of the IOU doesn't see the work done? What do you think? Sneaky. I'm not entirely sure I can accept this. If she can't show me the work, I may ask for my IOU back. Why don't you all let me know? What do you think? Tell me below. Do you think that if she did the blue and then she changed it right away, is that honoring it before I had a chance to see it? I'm not so sure. We're gonna have to talk to her about it, I think. Now, I'm not really sure why they did a little wall thing around the base of the tree, but I went ahead and did one as well. It's not quite as good as theirs. They had a little bit more room and they had like a railing around it, but I thought this was actually more in the spirit of what it was. Not exactly the same because of, square blocks versus round circular things. So, yeah, there we go. I think that is done. That tree looks exactly as I'm pretty sure the game had it looking. Next up, I am going to build the most amazing thing. Something that I'm sure none of you have ever seen built in Minecraft before. With all the amazing builders that have come before me, all the amazing builds that they have done, none of them have once considered to make this item. We are about to make a log cabin. Oh man, there are so many log cabins. I mean, other than the dirt hut, it's probably the most commonly made thing in Minecraft. There's every version and type of log cabin out there. There's nothing unique I can do. There's nothing new under the sun I'm about to accomplish. I'm really about to rehash something that every single Minecraft player probably at some point in time has done. And I don't feel very good about it. I don't feel very artistically fulfilled. But I will add little bits of flourish to it. It is supposed to be the most basic 4 walls, pointy roof, dirt floor you can think of. We're going to do a little bit more than that, but not much. Here, let me grab a couple blocks and I'll at least show you a couple little details that I'm planning on adding to it to hopefully make it look a little nicer. So this is the size of cabin we're working with. You can see it's not very big. So I don't have a lot of room to make it, look fancy. This is gonna be very basic. But one of the things you can do that make cabins look nice is by doing the overlapping logs. If you see an actual log cabin made, they actually have in the corners here, they have the logs each direction kind of overlapping on each other. And by doing this, you actually kind of get a really good natural looking log cabin feel. Let's see, let's take this off. Hold on, we'll do one more layer to show you what it is I'm talking about. Now you can see from this angle, see, look, you get this whole, there you go, put those in there, and you get this whole look going on with the logs going back and forth. And I think it really, oh, well, that's obviously backwards. Well, that's not right. But I think that really gives a good feel that makes it look more like a log cabin rather than just like a regular building. So we'll do that all the way up in the corners. And we'll also be adding our buttons. We're just gonna put buttons in some places wherever you would think that maybe you need a brace, you need something to maybe hold your whole thing together. You know, you just gotta think about like how a builder would do it. I'm also gonna use these mango stairs. Mango? Not mango. Mangrove. Mangrove. Well, I guess mango stairs would be like bright orange, right? No, these are mangrove stairs. This is probably more color than the original design called for, but oh man, I just couldn't do the whole thing in just pure shades of brown. I actually watched a video on the making of Myst the other day and found out they had a limited number of colors per scene that they could use, and so they had to pick. So things ended up being very monochromatic, which is what I'm dealing with now. Everything seems very, you know, all lots of browns or lots of grays or whatever, rather than lots of variety. So I feel like this is a minor but very warranted change to add some little color to this roof. And there we go, like I said, a very simple cabin with a few flourishes. I love how the log sticks out the top of the roof a little bit. It's a little teeny touch that I think looks really cool. There's a window needed over here according to the game. And of course the door is the entrance. I put this in here. It wasn't really needed, but man, just a large section of flat logs looked, you know, not good. So I thought that looked a little nicer. And on the inside, at the moment, it is just super plain. This is basically exactly what it was like in the game. But there were a couple machines in here, so I'm gonna do my best to try to create a Minecraft facsimile of those machines. First off, there was like a large metal, like steering wheel type thing here. I think I'm gonna do this with copper. And the way I'm gonna get this to work correctly, yeah, see, it depends on which way you place this, depends on which side has the big end and not. I wanted the big end to be attached to the wall, and then hopefully, there we go. Look at that, a little metal turny wheel honor thingy. I don't know what you call it. I'm not good with words. Next up is like this furnace type thing. I'm going to use these because they look, I don't know, kind of cool, machine-like. I don't know. I feel like this is a pretty good approximation of like, it looks like a furnace, kind of what's happening. I want a couple levers and switches on it. So let's put that there. Let's have this sticking out the side. Is that the good direction? Yeah. So that's sticking out the side as if it's wires leading off into the wall. And I think we're going to, do I have enough? Maybe 1, 2, 3. Okay, that looks like maybe some kind of smokestack or something going up there. And yeah, that's pretty good. I think hold on. I had to fly back home and grab this clock. So clocks are going to be important. If you saw my episode a couple ago, you know there's going to be a few rules for running the Myst Island since I can't put it in adventure mode. One of them is not touching water in any way. Well, another one is clocks and arrows. If they're in item frames, you leave them alone. Anything else that you can like pick up without breaking, you know, you can't do blocks and stuff. But you know, if there's things in item frames or things lying around, you're welcome to grab them, except for clocks and arrows. I'm going to use them as like dials, and maybe some part of the redstone. We'll see. I'm not getting anything away yet. But yes, that's going to be one of the other weird rules. No touching dials and arrows. And I'm also thinking this room is basically done. That's how empty the one was in Myst. But I think I want to put a bit of a bedroom in here. The difference between playing on Minecraft and playing on Myst is that you're going to get night and day cycles. So I did want a place where you could find a bed if you wanted to sleep away the night. And I thought inside the cabin, since it's so empty, it's a perfect place for it. And there we go, a simple little bed setup, nothing elaborate, but I did want to put up maybe some of the new paintings. Let's see if I can get this right. It's a little hard to get them sometimes. That is not what I want, it's too big. Oh, there we go, I like that one. Okay, that's one of the new ones. Okay, here, and I'll put this here, and we'll try. Looks like a raccoon. No, I don't want that one. How do you, okay, there we go. That's pretty good. I do like that. I don't know if I care for the flame though. We're in a log cabin, right? So probably a flame would be a bad idea. Oh, that's the same one. Hold on, we'll get there. Holy smokes, that took forever to get that painting. Oh my goodness. Okay, it's done. It is RTX time. I love how everything is looking in RTX. I hope you're enjoying it too. I have a whole lot of redstone underneath this build to talk about, but I want to do that in the spoiler area at the end, okay? All right. Well, I hope everybody had a good time. I don't know what to do about Jen. I don't know if I should honor the IOU or not. So you guys let me know below what you think. I'm not quite sure what all went down. Hopefully we'll find out soon. And I hope that you all had a great time, and I hope that you found today's episode adequate. Okay, so the clues are kind of hard. Oh, there's a skeleton walking around out there. The clues are kind of tough because this is near the end of one of the 4 main puzzles. Let me tell you where you start. You should start in the library. Okay, you ready for the next clue? You should then move to the mountain. Okay, and then after the mountain, you should go to the planetarium. With me so far? No, none of you know what these places are. I understand. If you're working this puzzle after you've seen everything, then you'll know what I'm talking about. But the planetarium should lead you here, but there's actually something else you need from the planetarium. I haven't built these pedestals yet, but I have designed them as you see. But you'll need to find all the pedestals on the island and get the items that you find in there out of there. And if you bring the information from the planetarium and you bring all the items together and you make a recipe and add them in here, you should be able to move on to the tree. Yeah. Okay, maybe I'm not ready for the tree yet. Inside the tree will be super obvious. You'll find the final step there. But let's now go down below and check out some redstone. Okay, this is a bit of a spaghetti, so I won't get too technical. But what I have over here is one of those variable power lines I talked about in the video. So when you turn the clock to the right setting, the power will get in the exact location to unlock these hoppers. And then, as you see here, a pumpkin pie needs to be placed in. So when you have the clock set correctly and the pumpkin pie goes in, this is unlocked. The pumpkin pie can go through, sending a signal over actually to this clock because I want it to work only for a period of time. So I've modified a hopper clock here to work only for the amount of time that I need before it goes back and then stops. And then it comes over to this elaborate machine. I did not come up with this. I had to look online for this. This is what is called a hipster door. I had to modify a 2x1 hipster door to work for my purposes here. Let's go up above and I'll show you exactly what opens and what it looks like. Mr. Skeleton. Hello? So the hipster door will actually have these 2 blocks buried down into the ground, hidden. And you won't see any redstone from up above. That's what makes it a hipster door, is that you don't see any redstone when you enter. It's all hidden down below. When you get here, you'll get your book. This will be closed. And you can hit the button to re-trigger the hipster door and allow yourself to get out. Duh! Skeleton, I just saw him. What the crap? Okay, die. Okay, that is it. That was a little bit more drama than a spoiler information should be. So, yeah, I hope you guys are having fun. I hope you're enjoying the videos, and I hope that you are enjoying the island if you are working the puzzles. Okay? All right, everybody. Have fun.